Good morning, all promotion candidates. This is another brilliant opportunity to learn another new thing to help us pass promotion exams. I'm Sessimit and your promotion coach. Another wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share with those who are going to write the promotion exams. What we are learning is not purposely um, for promotion alone, but for career development. And this topic is much of important for every promotion candidate to learn something to help you in life and to help you in your promotion aptitude test. Today we are going to touch on qualities of a good leader. Who is a leader and what qualities are needed from a leader to be successful or to become a good leader. There are so many factors, there are several factors that need to be considered, that need to be developed in you to be a good leader. And that is what we are going to dive into today's lessons. And this area is also much of importance to the promotion exams. I say it again, like this video and subscribe. Share with your friends who are going to write the promotion aptitude test. Let's just dive into it. So qualities of a good leader. So when we say a leader, who is a leader? So when we are talking about a leader is someone who heads, who manages, and who leads a group to perform activities to achieve the group's set goals. That is a leader. So someone who leads, someone who manages, and someone who um, leads the entire group to achieve their set goals is a leader. So in every environment, in every situation, there's a leader. In a classroom, the teacher is the leader. In the school, the head teacher is the leader. Then in the district education directorate, the director the district director of education is a leader. So the regional director is the leader. Then the national headquarters, the director general is the leader. In the country, the president is the leader. In your community, we have several leaders. In your church, we have several leaders who lead for the group to achieve its goals or objectives or aims. So that is a leader. And these leaders need to possess certain qualities to help the organization or to help the school or to help the group or to help the team to move forward. That's why in a football field, we have a captain who leads the field, who lead the players, and we have the coach who also lead the entire team, the entire coaching staff, the entire players to a club success. That is a leader. So we're going to look at some qualities that a leader has or a leader needs to become a good leader, or qualities that come that leader needs to help him able to succeed very well in every group, every company, every institution, or every group that he or she leads. And number one, qualities that we are going to look at to make you efficient and very effective leader. These are qualities that you need to help your group or to help your school. We are taking it to the school environment. The head teacher. These are some of the qualities that you need to help your subordinate, to help your staff, to help the entire school to be functional and effective in a way. Qualities number one, knowledgeable in the field and also versatile. The field that you're in, you have to have a certain degree of knowledge. You have to have a certain skills of knowledge. You have to be versatile, meaning that you have to be a multifunctional person. You know in and out of your organization. You know in and out of your work. That is the knowledge in the field and also the versatile. These are what you need. That is the knowledge in your field, and be versatile, multi-purpose person. You can function in so many areas. Then, two, you need to be courageous in taking and implementing decision. You need not to back down. If you're taking a decision that will help the entire group, you have to have courage. You have to master courage. You have to master vim. You have to master your vigor to help you take hard decisions that will help the organization and implement them when the going is very tough. So you need to be very courageous. Then one, then the third one is you need to be fluent and outspoken. Every leader should develop the skill of being outspoken, being fluent. You speak and people listen. You are able to influence your decisions through your spoken words. You are able to communicate well with your entire staff to help you um, push your agenda or push your aim towards achieving whatever goal that you want. Then number four, you need to be a visionary leader. You need to have a vision. You need to have the future in your mind, how you want the organization to be um, to be in the next future. So, as a leader, you need to have a vision. So you have to be a visionary leader. You have to think about the future. And thinking about the future, you need to be visionary. So then you very every leader or every good leader should be results oriented. You need to achieve results. You need to get success. And in getting success, you have to be results oriented. And being results oriented means that you want results for your company. You want your company to grow. You want your company to be at the apex. And being at the apex and be described as a good leader, then you need to be results oriented as a leader. Like this video, subscribe. It's very, very important. Then the C's one is you need to be resourceful. You need to be able to gather resources. You need to be someone that your subordinate can depend as a resource person who can provide resources for the organization to grow, who has something that pushes the organization to move forward. So you need to be a resourceful person in your company, in your school, in your institutions to help your institutional aim to be achieved. So very resourceful is very important. Then the next one, the seventh one is time conscious. You need not to play with your time. As a good leader, you need to set a pace. You need to set examples. Being abide by a time, being time conscious, and be able to follow due process using time is much important as a leader. So as a leader, you need to be time conscious. You need not to be late. So if you want your subordinates to come to work on time, you have to set the example. You have to set the pace. You have to set the ball rolling concerning time. Be time conscious or use the time very well as a leader to help your followers to follow you and become achieving your aims as the organization. So a good leader should be time conscious. Then a good leader should be self-confident. You need to have confidence in you. You need not to lose confidence when it is expected you to build your confidence. You need to know that this channel that I'm passing, I'm confident that we're able to achieve it. So if you have an aim or a goal to achieve, and you are a leader and you begin to lose courage that we cannot do it, then you are losing self-confidence. You need to be confident in yourself and build your other subordinates to also tone your line to achieving the goal that you have set. So it is very important that a good leader should be self-confidence. Then a good leader should be respectful and tolerant. You need to respect your subordinate. Everybody, irrespective of where the person comes from, irrespective of the person's age or the person's stature or the person's rank, you need to respect them. When you respect them, they also respect you. And you need to tolerate, you need to accommodate whatever comes in line of your work. And doing this, you are going to be a good leader and, and succeed as a good leader. So you need to be respectful and tolerant. Then the next one, you need to be frank and honest. Honesty is the game changer in every leader's activities. So if you are not frank, if you are not fair in your dealings, if you're not honest, you're not open to your subordinates, there is no way they will be open to you and able to tone your line for the success of your organization or your institution or your school. As a very noble person, you need to be very frank and very honest. Let your subordinates know what is going on so that they will help you achieve your organizational goals or your institutional goals or objectives. So it is very important. The next one is fair and firm in dealing with issues where you need to be strict. You need to be strict. Where you need to play fairness. You need to give everybody fair hearing. Or when you're dealing with an issue that is between two people and you don't open it up, you don't let the opposing parties believe in you and be fair about whatever decision that you're going to take, your organization is going to fall. So you need to be fair and firm in dealing with issues. Then you need the next one is you need to be very, very intelligent and have a presence of mind. So decisions that you take, you need to think, you need to have a second thought, you need to think critically before you take every decision. So you use your intelligence and your mind to help that organization to function and function well. So it's very, 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 very key in becoming a good leader. You need to be very intelligent. Then diplomatic in handling delicate issues and volatile situations. So, in certain issues, you need not to be too much strict. You need to be very diplomatic. You need to have your subordinates believe in you and welcoming you and able to address the issue left from the right. And being diplomatic is very important as an organizational leader or a school head or an institutional head. Take it note. Then selective in the choice of your words. As a leader, you don't need to speak anyhow. Before you speak, you must choose your words carefully. Before you act, before you others, your choice of words is your words are very, it is very difficult for them to believe in you. So you need to be very careful with your choice of words towards your subordinates. Then you need to be neat in appearance. Every good leader, for you're leading a group and for you to set a pace, you need to be very neat in your appearance. You need to look presentable, very attractive, not overdo it, but you need to look very presentable, very casually dressed nicely in front of your subordinates. So it's very, very important. Sometimes you look at some circuit supervisors and how they dress, you say, wow, how? How would they respect you if you dress this way? Even if it's one attire that you are having, make sure that it is neat, well ironed, well dressed in your things that you're dealing with them. So you need to look very presentable. Then sensitive to problem, you need to have a sense of judgment towards the problems of your subordinates. So where they are feel down, you need to be in their shoes. Where they are having problems, you need to be in their shoes and help them solve the problem. So you need to be sensitive in dealing with problems. Then you need to um, be humorous. You need to be able to create humor in your staff. You need to be able to create happiness in your staff. If you want your subordinates or your staff to help you create and to achieve your organizational goals, you need to create happiness in them. You need to create something that will help them laugh, that will help them become happy and very confident in you that this is a leader who is leading us. So you need to create humor. Then able to respect discerning views. Most of our heads, most of our leaders, they don't want any opposing views. When you are speaking, even in a good way or having a good mentality, they are saying that you are against their leadership and they will try to fight against you. So you need to be a leader who accept divergent views, who accept opposing views, who accept a very diplomatic dialogue or diplomatic views shared by your subordinates so that you can learn from them, and through that, your organization will achieve the best thing. So that is what you need. Then be a role model. You need to be an exemplary leader. You need to set examples. You need, if we are saying we are passing this routes, you need to set the ball rolling as a leader. You need to let them know that actually they are having a leader who stands by them and they learn from that leader. So it's very, very important. Then the last one is that a leader needs to be creative. This one is definitely talking about a transformational leader. You need to create something new. You need to bring something into existence. So, as a leader, if you are not able to create something new, then you are retiring the growth of the institution. You need to always learn all the time. And in learning all the time, you make them feel that you are bringing something new and they will support the new thing. And even if the subordinates are able to bring something new, put it in consideration and build upon your leadership style or skills to help you develop that new thing that they have introduced. Not necessarily you giving a new thing, but you can also get a new thing from your own staff and they will help you move the organization up goals to if achievement. So this is what a good leader should be with these qualities that I've mentioned. If you don't have a time to learn and get to know them, and before you get into any leadership position, those who are interested in leadership position need to learn this to help you become very successful and a very good leader in your organization.